Alright, getting ready for the winter here in Chicago, putting the tire chains on the wheel horse. This is an aftermarket plow that my son fabricated for me to go on the wheel horse. The only thing holding this front end up is the chain right there to this right here. We backed that up further because the plow sticked out so far. I know I'm going to be needing tires. I bought this used, so we do have some dry rot in there and a bubble, but it is holding air. But that plow came with the tire chains. Now they're in pretty rough condition, but these tire chains will help you in the winter time. So what I did is I laid out the tire chains behind the wheel horse right here. Now in Chicago, this is the one thing that I had to look at. That block is right there, so when you back up, that doesn't bump up into the transmission. That's why that block is there. But the one thing I gotta contend with in Chicago is the speed bumps. The kids too, but the speed bumps. So this plow does clear the speed bumps, although I don't know if the snowblower will. I do have a snowblower. Hello! I do have the snowblower. I haven't fabricated the snowblower yet because the belt right there is too, the pulley is too narrow for the belt. So it does get all the pieces to push the side to side. It only got 3 positions. I'm only going to keep it in 1 position, but I don't want to have to fabricate anything else right now to hold the plow to go back and forth. So I'm going to back this up and put these tire chains on. Now let me show you the snow plow. It's buried beneath everything over here. There's the 4-foot snow plow, and it has the ends. I know it's buried below everything, but somebody actually rebuilt the pulley system on that snow plow. That's for next year. There's my cherry bomb for the tractor. So right here, I have to back this up and go ahead and put that on. I don't know if I could. You can see me back it up. I have nothing to hold this damn thing, this dang thing with. Let me try right here. Take my word for it. I'm going to back that up right now. So you see it's backed up on the chains. Now you just bring the chains over, which I'm going to do. I don't got a tripod with me, but then I'm going to get these chains on. But I am going to look for some tire chains for the front tire also. The engine is heavy, so there's a lot of weight on those front tires. So you don't want to have them turned and then just sliding. You want them to be able to break through the snow and ice. So I got to look for some tire chains for those. I wanted to get new front tires, but those look amazing. It's winter, so I can't put the AG tires on the back right now, so this is the best I got. So let me hook those up. Believe it or not, that's more of a pain in the ass than I thought. You see, I gotta snug it up. I don't have nothing around the top, so I've been moving the tractor back and forth to try to pull a little bit this way and pull a little bit that way. For my next trick, I'm gonna cut the tire chains smaller, because they're too big to go all the way around the tire. So I got them to cut them smaller, and I got it. This clip works really good for the tire chains, but this other one it has does not. So I got to get some chains together to replace this right here. All right, here's mock-up time. I had to cut 2 lengths off of the chain. I know they say, well, what if you're gonna get bigger tires? I got a Chicago backyard. I have no space at all, really. I'm gonna start helping everybody with the alley, plowing it out. Although I got my snowblower. This is just for S's and giggles. Okay, so I just zip tied those for right now. All right, this hook works really good. That hook works really good. If I take it out, I could probably bend this other hook to work just like that. You know what you don't want it to do is you don't want it to really grab on what I mocked up for the snow plow. So as long as this is tight, you know the little clips you put on your trailers to hook the chains together? I'm gonna get one of these, and that's what I'm gonna put it on together. So the other chain, I know automatically I gotta cut 2 lengths off the other chain. But this is the other hook that it has on it. But I don't think it really grabs as good unless I'm doing it wrong. This hook grabs amazing. This hook grabs amazing. This one, not so much. But I'm gonna put the U-hooks with the screws, and that's what I'm gonna put on it. So right now I just marked it up with a zip tie, small zip ties. I couldn't find my big ones. So now I know I gotta cut 2 lengths off of that, and then I gotta buy that other piece. It was more a pain in the ass until I cut the piece off, and then once I cut the piece off, I know it works really good. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I already know, here's the main link that links them together. All right, so if I can bend, even before I put it on, if I can bend this to that exact same link with my vise, this will work amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and tinker around with that before I put anything else on. It's going to rain, so I wanted to just show you pulling these tire chains on the wheel horse. I love it. I can't wait to see what it does in the winter time, and then next winter we'll go ahead and put the plow on it. This, all it has to do is be set in one way. Going down the alley, I'm going to push the snow off to this way, then coming back, push the snow off to that way. This just has to be set one way. The springs work really good on it. If it hits anything, the springs work really good on it, where it just bends over if it hits anything. It don't get stuck. All right, talk to you later. Subscribe, like, and share. All right, so I know I gotta just take this little piece of chain in to make sure I get the right size so it can fit through the 2 hooks. These will be side by side. That's just government standards. I cut it all down, so the rest of the stuff hanging off I'll cut off when it's perfect. This is kind of a pain in the butt to have the seat up when you're doing it, because the chains are getting stuck on it. So this is the other side right here. I don't have the tension on that, that's why there's a lot of slack. Alright. Well, that wasn't good. Let me get it started. Alright, here we go again. Make sure it's not stuck on anything. Oh, that one fell off. That's why. Yowza. It broke the chain. The zip ties broke on it. The zip ties broke on it, and it broke the chain. That's why that tire got stuck. So the other one started trying to go. So I guess I'm going to revisit this when I get the proper things. You see, that one held the chain together right there, but the other one broke, and then the chain got stuck. Dun dun dun. All right, got to revisit this later. All right, I got to get the chain clamps there, so close enough for government standards. Start up, no problem. Well, they're on for now. I actually am going to tighten them up a little bit more. You see them sagging a little bit. That took a lot longer than I thought trying to get those on, but they were oversized. I never done it before, so after I cut the length off, it made it pretty easy. But from here, you see it's still saggy right here. So I might actually even put a bungee or something like this to pull them in from each other right here and right here, to stop them from sagging as much. But it's working. I just got to put it in the garage and get the little things to snug them up right here. When I snug them up right here, it's going to work a little bit better. but then I'm probably going to snug them up from the front also, like a star. I'll snug them up in the front to make them tighter. Talk to you later. Subscribe, like, and share.